Hey, what's going on? This is Bernie with CG Spectrum. How you guys doing? Hope you guys all had a great weekend. It was actually my oldest son's birthday. He turned 9 years old now. His birthday is actually right after, well, it's actually today, but we celebrated on Saturday. But yeah, his birthday is right after Valentine's Day. Anyways, today we are going to do some figure drawing warm-up sketches, and then we are going to get right into developing a concept, a character concept that can be used for a beginner 3D artist. So yeah, we'll be exploring some ideas with that. Give me a moment while I get virtual pose pulled up here. All right, cool. All right, for those who are interested, I'll give you guys a few moments to grab this image. Let me actually select the angle. Let's do that. All right, cool. So let's get into this. Oops. All right. I'm going to start with some really quick warm-ups on shapes. Feeling super rusty this morning, to be honest. Even more than usual. Oops. All right, let's do the sketch. Strangely enough, today no one's joined the chat for some reason. Not sure if there's some issue going on with that. Or if everyone's just busy this morning. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty much on autopilot right now. Not really. Brain's not really functioning. Just reacting to what I see. Sometimes, yeah, you don't really feel like doing studies, or you're not really in the right mindset to start drawing or doing your studies, but you know, sometimes you just gotta do it. Force yourself to do it. That's where discipline and like having good habits comes into play, right? So even on those days that you don't feel like doing it, it reminds me of exercising, right? Some days you don't feel that great and you don't want to exercise, but you never regret exercising, right? You never regret going to the gym and working out. Yeah, so just do it. Even if you don't feel like it, just do it. And you'll get something out of it. Get those clavicles in for some structure. Hey, what's up, JD Smith? Thanks for joining. How you doing? For a second, I thought there was something wrong. No one was joining. All right, cool. Let's do another one. Oh, it's President's Day, huh? Thanks, Martin. Smartin Martin. Does that mean so everyone just went on vacation? They're not doing their studies today? Martin, draw along with me. Let's see. Let's choose an angle for this guy. Let's do that. I'll give you guys 10 seconds to grab this image. Martin, try it out. So yeah, for this one, you want to make sure that you kind of edit and simplify the back structure, the scapula, and the muscles that are there. It's hard to see right in the back, but you know, if you have studied your anatomy, you would be able to really see what's underneath there. So let's try to throw that in as we're doing the sketch. It's the structure of the hips. Get that curve in the thigh. And the structure of the scapula muscle, or the scapula bone. Hey, what's up, Jorge? Get some underwear on them. Throw some darker accent lines. Let's throw this in shadow. Oops. All right, so now let's get into the concept. Is this, you're asking if, is this a reference for drawing models? Yeah, it's on Virtual Pose. Check it out. You can rotate it around, get the angle that you want. Hey, JD Smith, I can't hear the music, so I'm assuming that it's going pretty crazy, huh? It's like dub stomp. Anyways, let's close Virtual Pose. And yeah, so today, like I said earlier, we are going to work on a simple character concept. It's really meant to be worked on by a beginner 3D artist, something not too complicated. All right, cool. I already have kind of an idea, but again, we will explore. I'm going to start with the original idea that I had. It's quite different from what I'm used to doing, to be honest. Let's see. All right. But it's a penguin. It's a penguin that wants to fly. So let's do a 3/4 view first. And I'm gonna try to use simpler shapes and not go too detailed with it. I gotta actually pull up some reference because I'm not really 100% sure what a penguin looks like. I mean, I kind of know, but I want to make sure that I'm pulling any details that are around it to really make it look like a penguin. Okay, so there's not too much to it actually. It's basically what I imagined it would look like. But of course, this is going to be a very simplified, like stylized penguin. So it may not matter so much. Let's try a few different sketches for it. Oh, Danny DeVito. Yeah. Wasn't he in, he was the penguin in Batman, right? he was a super freaky looking penguin. He looked crazy. I just remember that like nasty like drool that he had going on. But yeah, this guy's not gonna look anything like that. Penguins have a pretty long beak, but I think it'll look weird if his beak is kind of long or not as cute. So let's see. Let's just try this. I'm overthinking it. I don't really necessarily want him to look cute. I want him to look kind of, not gonna say kind of challenged, I guess that's the word. Oh, oh shoot, maybe I shouldn't do that. Whatever, let's try it. A little not all put together here. A little slow. Let's see. This reminds me of Angry Birds. Does Angry Birds have a penguin character? I don't even know. Derpy, yeah, I guess that's what it is. All right. Oops. Trying to get his little feet in there. Oh, that looks horrible. I gotta keep reminding myself this is just a sketch. I'll redraw it later, it's just an idea. And I want to throw in some, actually let me try throwing in the pattern they have on their head. Well, at least the younger penguins have this pattern, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna add some kind of harness or belt to him as well. I'm gonna put a jetpack or something on his back. I'll put his accessories on a different layer later on. Let's try it right now. His head's all lumpy. Anyways, I'll probably put a helmet on him too. Jetpack, what does a jetpack look like? Again, I'm gonna keep this design very simple. So again, a beginner 3D artist can work on this. A little gauge, pressure gauge. Yeah, the penguin wants to fly like all the other birds. But he looks more like he's gonna crash. I'm gonna put a little, well, it's like a helmet hat type thing with a propeller on it. Maybe I'll just put 2 blades on there. Oops. Angle it a little more. You make it a little patchy. And we will pull belt or something on him. I thought about adding some kind of one of those pageant thingies on him where it's like maybe you won an award for highest flying penguin or something. I don't know. Let's do that one later. Let's do the normal belt first. Again, gotta keep it simple. I will thin up the belts a little bit eventually. The belt itself, and make the belt buckle look a little chunkier. And let's put little slots here where the penguin could add little tools just in case things go wrong on his flight. He could attempt to fix his jetpack in the air somewhere. Maybe add a couple pockets. He should really have a little first aid pack here, so he knows he's gonna get hurt. It's not gonna be successful. Maybe he should even have a few patches up here, little band-aid patches from previous attempts. Maybe that's why he ended up this way. He was quite sharp before testing this out. He's the penguin version of the Wright brothers. There should be two of them actually, huh? Like a chubbier version and a skinny version. This guy's cross-eyed. No, I'm not gonna do that. It's me and you, Martin. Hey, Margaret. How you doing? Doing some concepts right now for a simple concept for a beginner 3D artist. Cool, JD Smith, glad you like it. Yeah, it could be fun trying different things, doing stuff I'm not, you're not used to. Just a break away from all the fantasy characters and demons and things like that that I'm used to drawing. Yeah, it's a good, fun little break. Make sure those shapes look interesting even though they're simple. But they're breaking the outline of that shape we got for the belt. And I want to give him a remote control for his jetpack. Actually, I gotta figure out how to make that jetpack actually look like a real jetpack. That's not really doing it. That could look like scuba gear or something, right? Let me look up some reference actually. Hey, if you guys could follow along too, try some simple concepts. Something along these lines. Maybe it'd be cool, right, if a 3D artist can model your concept. So So try it out. I know a lot of 3D artists are looking for concepts to work off of, so yeah, try it out. You feel tired too, Margaret? I feel the same way today. I don't know why. Like, I feel super tired. Like, more tired than usual. I know I always whine about it, but today really, I have no idea. Maybe it was the birthday party. I have no idea. Just feel super drained. I feel like this penguin right here. I need a jetpack to do my work, something to boost me. Anyways, looking at jetpack references right now. I guess we can make them look like little rockets, right? I guess anything to make it more obvious without making it too complex looking either, design-wise. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Alright, so I'll get rid of this stuff. Or maybe I'll leave it in there somewhere else. Okay. Or maybe they could look like he attached firecrackers onto him, huh? That's not gonna be good. Maybe there's like a little skull sticker on there or decal. To the ah, boy. Yeah, so eventually I'm gonna do orthos for these, side view, back view, and a front. So that's where you'll be able to see the design of the jetpack or whatever this is. It's not really a jetpack now; it's a death trap. But yeah, at that point, it'll be clear, I guess. So that is fine. There's a big tangent going on here, so I'm trying to see if I could quickly fix that. I always tell my students to avoid tangents, and here we go, there's a big tangent here. That's gonna be, it's actually gonna be quite difficult to make it work from this angle. Oh yeah, I am gonna give him a something to stand on. Eventually it is gonna look like a standalone piece, where like a sculpture, like a toy sculpture thing, you know, those model thingies. Tyler's actually, you know, Tyler the other mentor, he's gonna be designing the props for this scene. and the environment for it. I'm just going to sketch it in real quick. I'm focused on the character for this one. So yeah, I'm just throwing out some ideas for him to work with here. That actually might be too small. Let's see. Oops. Yeah, always have enough room for your image. I know it's funny, a lot of students that turn in assignments, their drawing goes all the way to the edge, right? And it's like they felt limited to the size of their canvas. Whenever that happens, just scale the image down or scale the canvas up. So I'm gonna have them on a little, what do you call it? It's not an iceberg, but you know, those plates of ice that float around. I guess it is an iceberg. I thought maybe it'd be called something else, I don't know. It's like the pieces of ice that are breaking off of the permafrost or whatever, the ice plates. I guess it is an iceberg. Anyways. He has to fly. No, actually he doesn't. He could swim too. I don't know why he feels the need to fly here. Put the moon up here. Oh, let's see. Maybe I'll put a little chest, like a tool chest that he used to work on his little jetpack right here. Again, I'm just gonna throw in the idea. Tyler, you can make it look cool. Maybe it's slightly cracked open. Maybe there's some tools sticking out, I don't know. That looks a little odd actually. It almost looks like a... Right now it almost looks like a treasure chest or something. But it's floating away. This concept is amazing, Margaret. Cool. Cool. Glad you like it. I'm just trying to have some fun with this. Hey, Laura. He has a crush on a bird that can fly. Yeah, that's funny. She's on the moon. She's living on the moon over here. He's like, come over here. It's a Valentine's thing, huh? He engraved it. He engraved the iceberg, right? Penguin and, I don't know, penguin and penguin. PP. Okay, man, I got distracted. I wanted to give him a remote control, okay, for his jetpack. His death pack. It's just gonna be a simple looking control with the big old red dot. Red button. I don't know if that's the best spot for it, but I might have to make his, yeah, I gotta make that hand a little bigger, or that wing hand. Doesn't have to really make sense, I'm just gonna place it like that. Just gotta avoid those tangents again. Or I could have it bent so it looks like it's kind of grabbing it, but that could look weird too. Not sure. Or love. He's gonna risk his life for love. Don't do it. You should have like heart eyeball. I mean, heart irises, right? Is that what you call it? He's hypnotized. He's not thinking straight because he's in love. This is the influence of Valentine's going on, I think. Or he can have a tattoo, right, of a heart. I mean, I'm putting hearts everywhere now. It's going crazy. A little tattoo. Anyways, I gotta draw another prop, I believe. No, actually, maybe that's it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he could have a little wrench down here. Maybe that he dropped after doing his last minute tinkering on the maybe a screwdriver of some sort. Yeah, his last minute tinkering on his jetpack. Could even put it like I'll make this into a dead fish actually. He had his last meal. Before he goes on his little trip to the moon. He had his last supper. Now he's ready to go. He's ready to die. He's ready to risk it all. His eyes are bulging. It reminds me of Total Recall. I don't know if you guys remember that movie. Arnold was in it. Arnold Schwarzenegger. And his eyes were bulging on Mars. Throwing some feathers on this guy. Let's go in and put some tools on here. What tools should he have, or what should he have here? Maybe anything fun? Well, if we go with the love theme, he could have his little love letters in here, little love scrolls. Right? It'll really just be more fuel for the fire, I think. What else can be there? Just give him a few tools, random looking things. It looks like a lightsaber. It'd be funny actually to see this guy running around, flailing around some lightsabers too, while he's flying. JD Smith is saying, I like how the remote only has one button because he hasn't thought that far out how he's gonna get back down. Yeah, he's not Elon Musk, huh? There's no way you could get back down without crashing. That's what the first aid kit is for. He did think it that far ahead. He got his first aid kit. So that's good, at least. You might need a little more than that, though. Yeah, so we'll have some red accents there. I'll probably make that the top of that rocket right here red as well. So we're thinking about that. We're done here. No, I'm just kidding. Let's try coloring them up real quick. Let's not overthink it. Or well, I'm talking to myself, really. Actually, I should probably clean this up, huh? I'm getting lazy here. Let's try cleaning this guy up. And you know, the concern is that when I'm cleaning it up, it'll lose some of the things that we have going on here in terms of the overall feel. But let's try it out. This part might be a bit boring, but yeah, for me at least, when I'm cleaning things up, sometimes I end up changing a lot of things, or I'll get other ideas while I'm cleaning it up, and then I end up changing things around. Like right here, what I've done so far is just, you know, just brainstorm everything. I'm just throwing stuff down, whatever comes to mind, without thinking or being too critical of the ideas, right? But yeah, let's just clean this guy up. That's what I should do. Just gonna lighten it up. Cupid arrow. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good idea, huh? You're talking about to throw it in his belt, right? Put like a little quiver or something. Some stubby looking Cupid arrows. He's gonna need it, huh? His charm isn't gonna work. He's gonna need something extra to help him out there. Yeah, this might be getting a little too busy with all the little details, right? So we're probably gonna have to edit this. But yeah, let me just start cleaning it up, and then the other options we'll consider on different layers. So I want to make his eyes further apart from each other. Let me try that out. All the way over? No, that's a little too much. How's that go? Lazy eye? See, once I start changing things up, sometimes it doesn't work, but yeah, I'll try to stick with what I have first, actually, and then change it up later again, do some variations on top of my cleaned up drawing later on. It's honestly always a concern that I'm going to lose the overall feel of what I got going on, things I like about this. You guys know what I'm talking about. Doesn't that happen to you guys too? Where you have something that you really like in a sketch form, and then you're like, okay, this is gonna be awesome, and then you start cleaning it up and painting it out, and then you're like, wait a minute, what happened? Right? It also loses kind of its freshness, the energy. Alright, cool, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's not just happening to me, huh? Yeah, so it's just good to be aware of that when you're working on stuff and you're cleaning it up. Whoops. I want to make his face a little chunkier. But not lose his the strap around his for his backpack or jetpack, I mean. Whoa. Make his head a little bulgy. Maybe have a little tuft of feathers poking out of his little, underneath his hat. I'm gonna make this a little cap. Oops. See, that's looking too rigid there for some reason. The propeller thingies. I'm gonna change that up. It's weird how that happens. I'm trying to change it up and it doesn't look right. Just keep it rounded. Or like an oval almost. Do you guys do this too, where you're like redrawing a line over and over again, like I'm doing? Sometimes I feel so incompetent because I'm redrawing a line over and over again because I can't get it right. I know some of you guys are really good with line drawings. For me, it takes quite a while. That's why you see me always just blocking things in when I do concepts. I tend not to, I mean, I do sketch in with line, but it's never this clean looking. I make my line work super messy because I don't really care about the way it looks. And at that stage, at the brainstorming stage, I'm just shooting for the idea. So yeah, my line work is crazy looking. Normally. I mean, here I'm trying, right? I'm trying to keep it somewhat clean. But usually, like if I showed you my sketches, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, for now I'm gonna ignore the quiver. Just gonna go around that. Yeah, your Margaret's saying her sketches end up looking way cooler. Yeah. Yeah, once you clean something up, there's no room for interpretation, right? And that's really what you want when you're creating artwork for a 3D artist to model off of. You don't want there to be a lot of room for their own interpretation, right? Because then they gotta sit there and try to figure out what's going on with the image. Oops. Maybe I'll have his feet stick out like that. Again, that's something that I'll figure out later. It's so easy to get hung up on this kind of stuff, little things even like that. I don't like the way the feet look either. They look like demon feet right now. I think it's because I'm used to drawing demons. Yeah, see, it's some people think, oh, cartoony stuff is so much easier to draw or stylize things. It's not true. If you're not used to drawing it, it's really not true. Like, I'm trying to stylize it and it's like, oh, that doesn't look right. That really doesn't look right. Yeah, so it's not as easy as people think. When you're not, especially when you're not used to drawing this kind of stuff, it's quite a challenge. So yeah, I'm trying to edit it and simplify it. But again, the way even something like this, like these flappy feet can look like, there's so many different directions you could take it, right? And people don't realize that's something you have to decide on as an artist. And again, sometimes you're just not sure. You're like trying many different things until you settle on something. Because it is a decision that you're making there. Did I have that on a different layer? Let's see. Oops. I do like the bow or quiver idea, but again, I'll try that on a different layer later on. All right. I thought about putting a diaper on him, but I think that's a bit too much. The 3D artist could use that idea if they want. Throw a diaper on this guy. He'll probably need. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be okay to put on this drawing. Spread his legs out a little bit more. Yep. All right. Yeah, you could. I'm always tempted to add like little details here and there that add to the design, but yeah, you could add that in, and the 3D artists, they can decide if they want to include the details or not. They're just really additional details, right? Optional. Oh, that. I'm gonna leave that cross wonky looking. He's a bit wonky, so that's the right word. He looks a bit wonky. That's what it is. All right, so let's never go full derp. Oh boy. All right. These rivets can be angular too. That could be cool as well. For the 3D artist, that is. How do I make a penguin skull? That would be more appropriate, right? But maybe it'll be hard to read from that angle. I'll just leave it for now. Yeah, to be honest, like, if this was just a piece that I was working on, I wouldn't even bother cleaning it up. I would just start painting. But again, I think this is a safer route, especially because this is not a style that I'm used to working with. So it's always safer to do a cleanup drawing if you're not sure about the style, because then you're gonna have a lot of fixing you're gonna have to do if things don't look right later on. Alright, I'll just quickly clean the background up too. Again, Tyler will be cleaning or designing the props out for this one. So I will just roughly throw it in there. Not a good position for this. Again, a tangent right on the toe, right? Those tangents always tend to happen, so again, it's a real thing that you want to figure out. I'm gonna make this wrench all wonky looking. Tyler, you could figure it out. And even the iceberg, Tyler will design out. So for now, I'll just keep it very simple. And it might end up just looking super simple anyways. But yeah, there might be some design issues, or I'm sure Tyler could do a better job than what I'm doing here. It'd be fun to see like an audience of like flying fish just staring at this guy. Knowing that it's going to be a complete disaster. Anyways, I don't even know what flying fish look like. I've seen them before, but again, I don't really know what they look like. They have wings, right? Some sort of fin-looking wings. Yeah, I saw them when I used to take trips to Catalina Island in California here. It's a small island off the coast. And yeah, on the boat ride over, you would see flying fish following the sides of the ship. They're pretty cool. Sometimes you would see sharks. I saw a big old shark. I don't know what kind of shark it was, but it was pretty big. And dolphins too on the way over. Yeah, let's just sketch these accessories in again. Are these props? Do you guys try drawing in different styles? Is that something you guys explore on the side? Just curious. It would be cool to see this moon in the image as well. I don't know, for the assignment, I don't think they're gonna really do this. This is actually hopefully gonna be used for the 3D art department. Again, they're beginner 3D artists. But yeah, the moon might be a bit much. they might not have time to do any of this stuff. But it's still kind of fun that it's there. I think that's it. Let's try throwing down some color, or trying to decide if I just go straight to color or not. Yeah, let's go straight to color. It's simple enough. All right. JD Smith says, my style varies between animation to comic book to serial killer. Yeah, that's an interesting range there. All right. So I know I want red accents, so I'll throw that in first. Change the brush real quick. And we'll keep everything on separate layers so that we can make adjustments easily. Whoa. I just thought of a silly idea. Oh, look, the crack. It broke his heart already. It's a foreshadowing on what is to come. Sorry. I'm so mean to this guy. Oh, the little crack broke his heart. Just having fun. Oops. Oh, I lost my layer. All right, let's see. Let's make this guy maybe a little purplish. Let's try that. Again, I'm probably going to change up the colors quite a bit. Just throwing it down for now. It's always fun to play with the colors, so yeah, for now I'm just throwing it down so we can move forward. Are there any 3D artists out there on the stream? Let me know if you think this image is too hard or too easy or just right for a beginner 3D artist. They're supposed to be able to finish this in 6 weeks for the course. Like model and texture this image. So let me know. It's quite challenging to gauge, you know, what's just right when you're not a 3D artist, or when I'm not, you know. Oh, JD Smith, you're a 3D artist. Okay, that's what I thought. I remember you saying something like that. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Beginners should be able to get it done. Awesome. Whoops. Oh, let's just leave it. I was like, why do I have my old sketch in the back? I should get rid of it, but I'm just gonna leave it. Because it has at least some of those small details in there that I like, so, or that I'm considering. I'm just gonna leave it in there. Here for the lighter area of the penguin, I'm just putting some value down on it so it's not completely white. Yeah, I feel like this would be a fun one for a beginner artist, 3D artist. It leaves some room for them to, you know, add their own accessories, right? Make their own little design changes. Like they could throw in anything they want on this belt. They could give them a different kind of hat or helmet. Yeah, they could change up. They have the freedom to change up some of these things. The facial expression they could change up as well. They could make a female version of this penguin as well. So yeah, I feel like it gives some freedom for them to change up some things, right? For the belt, let's just go the traditional brownish color. A little cooler brown. I'll just throw it down and change it later. What are you guys up to right now? What you guys working on? In general, if you guys are working on anything else. Hey, Brett. Brett says he's trying to brush up my perspective skills and general digital painting. That's awesome. Yeah, perspective is so important. That's great that you're working on that. Margaret's working on a 3/4 view of an android. She says she really doesn't like having to redraw what's basically the same thing but in a different angle. Yep, I understand. I don't like doing that either. I have a student that loves it, that likes redrawing the same character design from different angles, different poses, things like that. I wish I liked it, but I don't. Now that I'm looking at this, I think I should make the entire rocket red. Just simplify it, not break it up too much. Yeah, so we'll just make this all red. Might make that the bottom part of the rocket dark gray though. A little bit darker. Like that. I use that same dark gray for the remote. And let's figure out the color of the beak. Again, let's just throw something down. And we'll simplify it, make the feet the same color as the beak. Trying to make the yellows a little bit cool on the cooler side since we are in a cooler environment. I didn't want it to look too warm, but maybe it doesn't matter. Let's just go for that right now. Let's get a lighter gray. Yeah, I'm not really sure what color I want to make his helmet. For now, I'll keep it steel, some kind of gray metal. I might add color to it though, eventually, not sure yet. Make the belt buckle the same gray. Value-wise, it's kind of getting lost there, so we'll have to take a look at that later. try darkening the gray. Yeah, that looks better. Medium gray. Too light before. Again, you want to tie the values together. You don't want it all spotty looking. You don't want the values of the major shapes and medium shapes to be jumping around like from light to dark everywhere. You want to group it. So see how that belt buckle's value is closer to the entire belt now, opposed to like blending into the lighter part of the penguin's belly area. Now it's separated and connected to the belt itself. So those are things you want to think about when you're adding in values. And let's just throw in the iceberg real quick. Make it a little bit greener. Oh. Greenish blue, so that the penguin kind of pops out off of that ground. It's more purplish. I'll just throw this all in here. There's a tangent there, I want to actually break that. JD Smith is saying that he's trying to rig a character, want to get better at rigging. Cool. Yeah, it's good to hear that you guys are all working on something. Every day you guys gotta keep chipping away at it. It's great. What color should we make this chest? Maybe just brown. I don't want it to stand out too much. Again, Tyler's gonna be designing this, so for now I'm just gonna leave it like that. It's got ugly brown, but whatever. Give them some dark blue eyes. Eyelids will probably be the same color as this darker feather part. Maybe it doesn't even need eyelids. The eyelids kind of look weird to me. I'll decide on that later. And let's color in his mouth and everything. Band-Aid. All right, cool. Let's quickly try to, start adding some values. We're not going to finish this today, but yeah, we'll just start it out and see how it goes right now. Changing my brush to an airbrush. Oops. I didn't even decide on the lighting direction. Let's see, I'm gonna do slightly from the left, top down. So, say right here somewhere, slightly from the left side, from the viewer's angle. This is where things should start popping. A little shadow under there, under the arm. Hi, Riz. How's it going? Did you just join or something? Just cleaning this up right now. Oh, by the way, if you guys like this stream, please give me a like. I would appreciate that, and it helps out the school as well. So please take a moment to give me a like. Thank you. Yeah, next week I'm probably gonna, well, I am probably going to continue on this one. We're gonna render this guy out, make it look nice, and decide on a few other design elements on this guy that I haven't fully decided on yet. Oops. Whoa. And lastly, we'll add some values on the yellow parts. Add a little bit more saturation to that shadow. Looking too muddy, too gray. We'll add highlights and all that stuff later, so right now the base is pretty dark, but we'll pull out those lights later on. Anyways, thanks guys, thanks for joining me. Finally feel a little bit awake right now. It was fun drawing up this guy with you. Hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys have a great week. Keep doing your studies, keep working hard at what you're working on, and I'll see you guys next Monday, okay? Alright, see you guys. Bye.